What are we doing here?
Under contract to buy this awesome resort, one other awesome resort 13 minutes down the road that we spent a lot of time at the last 3 days, and it's exciting, dude. They're on the verge of some cool stuff and a good market with some good people.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to come out here. The place is beautiful. Both of them.
Both of them.
Both
and
of
they're
them are
in
beautiful.
like their own unique way.
Yeah.
You're kind of saying that earlier. I didn't get to like fully flesh out the thought, but they've got different vibes. I feel like they're same quality. Different guests will probably stay at both one. You know, one's Mountain Oasis, one's kind of like fun getaway escape, and just we're different, but also very cool.
Are you going to buy both of them?
Gonna buy both of them.
But you haven't bought them yet.
Now we're under contract. Yeah, we're taking this over with a lease to purchase in 2 weeks. So we'll be operating it in 2 weeks, and then
That's locked up?
yep.
Okay.
And then Willow Falls will close beginning of September, so in about a month.
Okay.
40 days.
How many properties like this have you done so far?
These will be 7 and 8.
Tremont was the big one.
Tremont was big. Yeah, Tremont was bigger than both of these combined. But more acreage here. We've got development play. We're adding, you know, a bunch of amenities. But Tremont was a beast. I mean, we just got done with that like this week.
What makes you want to do Tremont? You did a big rehab at Tremont. You did a big rehab there. Year and a half?
$3 million over a year.
You finished last week and you immediately say, let's do that again.
Yeah, let's go get under contract. Well, it's like that one was done. What are you going to do after that?
Okay.
You know?
That's a good question. Is Tremont making you filthy rich?
Not yet.
Right
man.
now?
Not yet. It's, you know, like in real estate, you got to get there. We're in that ramp up phase. The summer was softer than I wanted it to be, but it's like, it'll be part of it. And I think when I see these 3 deals together, they'll operate smoother and at lower cost together.
So I'm looking for something here. So you spend a year and a half on Tremont, you do a $3 million rehab, this big project, you move there to the Smoky Mountains, you move there to this property in a small town, and as soon as it's done, a week later, you know, it's not like, oh my God, that made me filthy rich, I gotta go do that again. But you're here anyway. So what is the motivation to come do another monster, big, complicated project that's not, at least not yet, making you filthy rich? Yeah, that's a good question. It's like, money's a driver for sure. Like when they work out, they will make a lot of money. But I like the process of it. I like the creation of it. Like Tremont was basically 12 acres, 3 pools, 2 outdoor, 1 indoor, a whole bunch of space, 8 different buildings, and I just saw like what it was missing. Like it needed these group gathering areas outside. So we built a pool bar at 1 outdoor pool, and the pavilion next to that we added the fitness center, outdoor theater, fire pits, pickleball courts, you know, speakeasy and lounge. It's like those things really set that place above. Like you can't get an offering like that in Southeast Tennessee. And it's kind of like you build it, they will come kind of thing. Now we're just waiting on them to come. They never said when, they said they will. I've been there a bunch.
Yeah, and it's like you have been there.
I've been there a bunch. I've been there 4 or 5 times
now.
And now, the upstairs lounge and the
it's all done.
Speakeasy and the pools. I mean, it's lovely.
It's really nice. And when you see it, when you're there, you're like, oh shit. Like I could see how all this stuff makes such a big difference. And the reviews have all been super good. The positive feedback, the community, the word of mouth has all grown. It's like now we just need to grow the awareness. So I know that'll come with time, right? And it's really like a focus on marketing. I have to be better at getting awareness. But it's like that creative process that I enjoy doing, of taking this underutilized asset that nobody's really been able to hit the mark with before. In my opinion, it's because they don't see the vision of it. Like who's traveling to that area? Why are they traveling there? And what do those people want when they're there traveling? Those are kind of like the 3 questions in hospitality. Like your demand driver is nightly. Like you have to be able to consistently get people there. For that, you need the amenities and you need to be selling an experience, not a bed. So it's the cohesive experience that people have when they stay at the property that makes all the difference. That's what you market, that's what you sell. It's not the bed.
Yeah, but you like building it too.
I like building it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's like, like the UFC fighters like getting hit in the face. I don't know, but they like getting in the ring and I like being in the ring. I don't like the punches, but you take them, and it's just part of the competitive nature of it. Because the stuff's not easy, right? When we talk about treatment, that was a year. These properties kind of combined will be 9 months to a year until they're like at a point to really start ramping up, and 2 full years to stabilize. So it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen quickly, but I think with where the hospitality industry is going, it's more stuff. It's more like this. It's growing. It had that, obviously the dip through COVID, but it's had a big resurgence. It's all been focused on the experience of the stay. So in my mind, I'm building a brand around that. I'm building a brand that people connect with, whether it's the Smokies, whether it's Asheville, whether it's Blue Ridge, whether it's the beach. It's like they provide something more than like the typical place to stay. It's like the amenities and the pop and the appeal of what Airbnb's made popular, but the consistency, the amenities, the value driver, the commercialized, version of commercial real estate with hotels.
You had a baby in this time too?
We did have a child. He's 10 months.
Yeah.
He's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's thick.
He is a chunk. Mm-hmm. Is it hard to do both right now? To get harder?
It's certainly gotten harder, and it's like a weird. You don't know how to balance. There's no book of like, hey, you read this book, right? Crushing in Commercial Real Estate by Brian Murray. You can go do an apartment building, right? There's no book of like, hey, here's how your kid's gonna act. Here's how it's gonna change your life. Here's how you have to adjust your priorities. And that's been a unique one. I would think I'm doing pretty good at it. I don't know if Nicole would say the same thing. I think she would. She knows where we're at, what we're going through.
She would only compliment you behind your back for sure. She wouldn't say it to your face.
Only behind my back. Like, yeah, he's really trying. But no, I think it's like the time, the intentional time spent in the mornings. Like, I'll take him, let her sleep, and we'll play in the mornings, and have that time that's just him and Dad. I'm like, oh, here comes big bad Dad, and we just have a lot of fun. And then in the evenings, I try to help as much as I can, because often, will be at Tremont doing things there and have Miles with her. So at the end of the day, she's tapped, but I'm tapped in a different way, but it's like, we still have the baby. So it's like finding extra energy reserves and digging deeper because you have to. And it's like, didn't have to do that before, didn't have to think about it, because it was like, if we're both tapped, we could sit there and cuddle and, rub each other's feet and just hang out and not talk and be cool. But now we can't do that because there's a, babbling baby that needs attention or needs you to watch him to make sure he doesn't stick his finger in an outlet. So it's different, man. I haven't figured it out. I'm just keeping the plates spinning, making sure none of them drop.
You are good at that. You do a lot of things. What's Blake's life look like in 5 years?
5 years. Tremont's absolutely crushing it.
You still own it?
Still own it.
Love.
And crushing.
Okay.
And it's like the jewel of the peaceful side of the Smokies. These two will be at their height. The brand will be more built out. We'll be in more markets. We'll have more and more properties. Not just more, but higher quality too. It's like what we do. We could either do 2 deals like this at a time, or just one big quality resort like Tremont, right? And spend a year focusing on that.
Are these nicer? Are these nicer than Tremont?
I'd say they're like the quality of the units, the quality of like the structure themselves, probably. Yeah.
But not by much. It's close.
Yeah, it's definitely close, especially with how much we renovated. But yeah, I think like the footprint and the bones here are certainly better, and I think the end state of what we'll do here with the renovations will be a little bit more upscale. Whereas like Tremont, let's do like a mid-scale renovation in the interior, and then spend a bunch of money on the exterior, on the amenities, on the experience, and make that more like upscale.
Okay, what else? Not business. 5 years.
I guess I will be 11 years married. Miles will be 5 going on 6. And, we'll probably have another 2 or 3 little ones running around.
Oh, yeah?
Diapers to change. We want to have a big family.
Alex is a great name for a boy or girl.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know that.
Bisexual name.
Okay.
Like you. I don't know. Unisex. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Yeah, I don't think we'll be having any Alexes. But Uncle Alex will still be involved in their lives then. Yeah, I think like the brand will be built out more. Will be more more sturdy. The team will be bigger. I think the stuff that we're doing here today in 5 years will certainly be done by somebody else. It'll be more of asset selection and really focusing on,
Oh no, you and I are still going to come hang out.
Where and what we buy.
when you lock something down.
Oh yeah, but we'll be like swimming in the pool while like everybody else is going to meet with the county. Be the asset manager going to do that.
We're just coming to check it out and put it on film.
Yeah, we're just making sure everything checks, right? Does the pool swim? Yeah, water's good.
Water's good.
We tested it. We didn't break out in hives. We're good. And really, like for me, it's kind of like a dual purpose of building a lifestyle business. One, the business that I'm building matches my lifestyle. Like I like travel, I like experience, I like doing these things, I like seeing new places, I like being in cool areas. Like I like traveling to Blue Ridge, I like the Smoky Mountains, I like Lake Tahoe, I like Panama City Beach where we had stuff. So I like going to those places and hanging out, and the people there are all very nice. Hospitality is alive in those areas. So that's like one component of the lifestyle. The other part of that lifestyle is I'm building the business so that I have more, my time freedom to focus on the family, to take or pick the kids up from school, and to, show up at the games and stuff like that. And I think, the W-2 life doesn't always support that. Like your job in your employer's eyes kind of like takes precedence. Like I think most like kind of understand family, if you get sick or whatever happens, but it's like, at the end of that, you have to be back at work, right, to get paid. And in the military, you can get deployed. Like you might not be around your family for 3 or 6 months. I don't want to miss big chunks of my kids' lives. Like if you got to serve, you got to serve, and that's like a high calling, and I totally get that and respect everybody who serves and gets deployed and goes into those zones. But like I wouldn't want to, like in my career field and contracting, those people, it's like 6 months on, 6 months off. Like you deploy like that your whole career, so you miss a lot. It's like that's not what I want. So I want to build the business to get the time freedom, to have the choice to do the deal, the choice to chill, the choice to, go buy something new or throw a bunch of money into a renovation, or work on what we got and just focus on making things, better. So I think like having the choice to how I spend my time and spending more with family and investing more into my team and doing what I enjoy, which is creating the spaces and finding the right deals and the right opportunities. So more of that, more aligned, and hopefully just at a, little, doing the same thing, but at a little bit higher level with less stress, and hopefully still have my hair not gray out. We'll see.
It looks good right now.
It's that chlorine.
What is 5 years from now, Blake, when he looks back, what's he going to say you're doing wrong? What's he going to say, oh, that was a mistake?
5 year from now, Blake, look at me now.
Yeah. What's he going to say today, Blake, is doing wrong? He's going to say that was a mistake.
I don't know, man. I think he'll understand the effort. I think he understands the grind is like, just go.
So you don't think you're making any, you don't think he's
I just don't know if they are yet.
You're a narcissist.
I'll find them through the effort. I'll find them through the doing. I don't think it's ever a lack of not putting in the work or not doing the thing. It's like, oh shit, I just should have done something a little different there. But I think probably like, we've talked about this week, like learn, one, to say no. But deeper than that, what to say no to and what to say yes to. Like you say the no's to like keep yourself aligned to the right yeses.
Yeah.
I think these deals are the right yeses. The property management company, the STR property management company we're buying.
Are you buying that?
Is the right yes. Yeah, that'll be about another month. So this is getting under lease. Property management company closes. The other hotel closes. It's going to be the next busy 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And the next 6 months after that.
You got to raise $4 million?
$5 million.
I wonder if in 5 years that'll be a little or still a lot.
I think $5 million will still be $5 million.
Well, that's.
Will it feel easier to raise in 5 years? Hopefully, like, oh man, we only got to raise $5 million. Easy. Hopefully, like, if we got a raise, it's not. If we got $5 million, it's not a raise. It's like, cool.
Put our cash.
We're gonna go buy this thing. Yeah, I think as we'll get to a point where me and Nicole or Stay Vest, right? Like we're buying one of these a year ourselves.
Yeah. What's our relationship like right now? Friendship. I
want to say like, chippy and supportive.
Chippy
and supportive.
It's so funny.
Like give each other a little shit, but it's like it's through love. I think more so you're like, take some punches, but then afterwards you're like, dude, you're doing really good.
You are doing really good.
This is cool. I think like Trusting and supportive, fun, open, getting more open. If I had more more bodily movements happening around each other the last couple of days.
Wait, oh yeah, definitely Blake farts in public. That's a new.
Not in public. It's just me and you. That's not public. That's,
Okay.
that's private, right? That's where the relationship has gone. It's
Yeah.
now the privacy
Kate
of me
and
and
I-
Alice's relationship.
Miss Kate and I do not fart in front of each other.
You can't because girls don't fart.
Girls don't fart. Miss Kate does not fart.
Yeah.
I don't think she does. She's so wholesome. But Blake does. That's for certain now. Okay. Do you have a message you want to give to future Blake?
I don't know. Like, it's weird talking to me who's not here yet. Like, more of like asking for advice rather than giving advice.
Yeah.
I'd say, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Like, it's me doing it now. He's reaping the rewards later.
That's so confident.
Hey, dude, you're
That's so
welcome.
confident. Borderline delusional.
You're welcome
naive.
for getting us here.
You're welcome.
Like,
Okay, I love that so much.
But if it was me, giving advice back to now, I'd be
can't-
like,
okay.
dude, say yes or say no to almost everything. Say yes to the right things. Always put your family, your close friends, your son, your wife above the opportunity, above the money. Like, if you have a deal that's getting in the way of a relationship, it's probably not a deal that you need to do, or the other people, or the people on the other end of that deal should get that, or it's not people you should be doing business with.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting more discerning, and hopefully that, continues to grow. And I mean, I think it will, right? Like, you figure out like the people to work with, the people to surround yourself with, and kind of turn everybody else away. Not in a abrasive way, but it's just like, I don't have time if we're not aligned on the same thing. Like, I got.
It's the same thing as saying no, so you can keep open the right yeses.
Yeah.
People
So
too.
maybe just back to that. Yeah, people too. But relationships, man, they have a lot of time suck. The wrong relationships have a lot of time suck.
Relationships are tough, man, because you gotta. They're not tough. They're a blessing, but
Very much a blessing.
they are long term, and so you have to make investments into relationships. And you gotta. It's hard to know what relationships. I didn't know you and I were gonna be friends like this 5 years ago. Or when did we go to Guatemala? 2022. We met in 2021. So 4 years.
December 22.
But like I didn't know we'd be close like this.
Yeah.
I actually was surprised when you went to Guatemala. To be
That was
honest.
a cool trip, man.
Yeah.
Me and
So,
Nicole needed an international trip.
we're gonna go to Machu Picchu next year. I'll invite you.
Yeah. By
so-
then we should be able to pawn off the baby on grandma for a week.
But it's a tough game, relationships, because you have to invest in people. If you just like,
You can't focus on yourself, man. You can't get things done in life and business without relationships.
So you
have
gotta
to invest, but you don't know which ones will be the right ones. I don't know, man. I just think like for the most part, people are never a bad investment. And care about your relationships, treat people well. I think the golden rule always applies. Like you treat people well, treat people the way that you would want to be treated. Always give people the benefit of the doubt. Like things just kind of find a way of working out. Like you can't really find yourself in a bad position where you can't call out for help or reach out for help when needed, if you're that for other people. And then building a company, building a business, your people really become the biggest asset, and that's what I've learned. Like I would not be able to do Tremont, would not be able to do what we've done, even with the mastermind and like in the various kind of verticals of the business without good people around me.
okay, all right, that's all I got.
Cool.
Okay,
You gonna jump in the pool?
let's go jump in the pool. Thank you.
Is that video done uploading yet? On that phone?
Oh, 8 minutes. Jesus.